Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. This time we're taking a look at the 1987 Lancia Delta HF Integrale, our first Lancia ready to take on the course, and we start with the most basic Delta in the game, but for me, one of the coolest because I like a base model Delta. Despite being one of the more base models, this is still a pretty impressive car. Four-wheel drive, 330 horsepower, 1,170 kilos. Not bad stats, and it's got an awful lot of torque as well, so this could be quite the sleeper. We'll see. It is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in an effort to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Mainz Lancia Evolution 5 with a 28.209. The Lancia Delta HF Integrale is unlikely to beat that. The HF Integrale, I think a low 30 for this would be seriously impressive. A low 30 would put it around Evo 2, Celica GT4. I don't think it's quite got the power for that, but judging by the way this is already driving, it may have the drivability to do that. This is an incredibly nice car to drive. Although, then again, I have just come off driving that nutcase of a Chaser LM, so maybe this is just me being, you know, I'm just not used to driving something nice anymore. But so far, this is driving very, very well. Low 30s, we're already sort of there. See how much we can improve from there. I do like the fact this is one of the few cars in GT2 that has an actual proper number plate on it, which is quite cool. I don't know. It looks like a Swiss plate to me, but I don't want to, like, speak out of turn. In case you're wondering, this is the first of the Lancia Delta HF Integrales. This is, I've called it an 87, because I did actually have to do some fair old research on this car, because I couldn't figure out what year this is from. So I've had to go off the in-game statistics and what the description says. And I think this is a Delta 8 valve, basically. So, well, I sort of know it's the 8 valve, and the 8 valve ran from 87 to 89, and then it got replaced by the 16 valve. Fortunately, the other Deltas in this game are not as confusing as this one to sort of pinpoint their years. They're actually an odd collection, because obviously you've got the Evolutiony, which is the one you can race mod. But there's also the Collezione, which is actually a Japanese special edition that ran for 94. So, interesting collection of cars. And then obviously you've got the Lancia Delta S4 rally car in this game, the only Group B car in the game. And that one's interesting as well. Unfortunately, I have seen a couple of people mention that one, saying that one could be quite quick. Unfortunately, that actually is probably not the case. I think it's going to be one of the slowest rally cars in the game, because it has, well, the power is under 400 horsepower, which for a rally car in this game is quite surprising. And also the weight on it. It is quite a heavy boy. 30.167, that's quick. That's actually puts it in between the GT4 and the Evo 2, which I love that. That, to be fair, the reason that time was, I don't think I could recreate what happened there ever again, to be honest. Yeah, maybe there's 0.2 in this. Maybe this could have gone in the under 30 club. I don't think it could, but then again, I mean, it's speed through the traps. It's only 17 k's up on the Evo 5, which is mental. And in fairness, that Evo 5 is all through the first sector, isn't it? That's sort of where it's quicker. Anyways, yeah, 30.167 will slot it into 27th place. As mentioned, it is right around where the other non-race mod older rally cars have gone. The GT4 RC and the Evo 2, it slots in between those two. which is interesting. A little bit down on a WRX wagon, just a regular WRX wagon, a bit off the Legacy Touring Sport, but considering the statistics of this, that's very impressive. It must be all that torque. Yeah, interesting. I'm excited to see how the other Lancia Deltas do. That is for certain. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy me next time when we'll be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.